Yeah, welcome to this sixth already review for Agile Hive Cloud, and of course also the Q&A session. As mentioned, Jamal is not able to join us today since he's getting SAFe certified, so he's back to school for now. But I think he will be back for the June review in 4 weeks. So yeah, really looking forward to that. But I think we will rock this on our own today. So. Yeah, here's the announcement. Our next review, just for you to notice or write it down, will be on June 1st. So pretty much exactly 4 weeks. And yeah, we updated the calendar download at our cloud homepage, where you can go and just add it to your calendar. You can follow us on LinkedIn and be notified there for the upcoming review, and also have a look at our YouTube channel, where we are going to upload some pretty exciting stuff in the next few weeks. And in fact, we already did. So I will get back to that later. But first of all, today is a very special date. So yeah, happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So yeah, this is just a little something to get us all on the same level. So this is yeah, special treat for today. All right, let's dive right in. Not lose any time with some general updates. So the biggest news for probably is that Agile Hive Cloud is now available in the Atlassian Marketplace publicly. So everybody can go ahead, try it out, even buy it if you want to. We would be more than happy. But yeah, maybe you first want to take a look, but you can do now. Just go to the Atlassian Marketplace or to the Universal Plugin Manager in Jira and install the app. And I prepared a little something for that slide, but the Chrome app that I installed for that won't work in the full screen mode. So let's go here. I will just present this to you. This is very special. So here we got some confetti. Unfortunately, it won't work in the slideshow, but just to celebrate a bit. All right, let's go back in. So we're live in the marketplace. You can just look for Agile Hive in the Atlassian Marketplace, and you will find us there. As already announced on the LinkedIn post, we're also going to talk about the pricing, or at least show it to you. So there is a price tag at Agile Hive Cloud right from the beginning, but we think for the value it adds today and will add in like the next weeks and months with the features added, this is a very fair and affordable pricing for the value you will get. Just have a look, try the calculator in the Atlassian Marketplace to get a better understanding of what this means for you. If you have any questions or any probably objections given the pricing, just let us know, and yeah, just reach out to us, and we can talk about everything. So accompanying the marketplace release, we recorded a little release video where my colleague Julia is presenting the whole application, or the most important parts of the application, and it is now available on our YouTube channel. Let me just grab the URL for you so you can take a look at that later, and provide it here in the Google Meet chat. Here we go. So yeah, this is a very cool video, I think, and you should definitely give it a try. It runs about like 10 minutes. So yeah, pretty condensed way to dig deeper into the product. Also, we have a event announcement to make. Agile Hive, and yeah, of course, Agile Hive Cloud as well, will be sponsoring the SAFe Summit Europe this year, which takes place in Prague from the 15th to the 17th of May. So it's right around the corner. So yeah, if you are in Prague, or you are even attending the SAFe Summit, let us know, reach out, visit our booth, and yeah, have a little chat with us. Personally, I will not attend, but for example, Julia will be there, Jamal will be there. So a lot of familiar faces, and we'd be happy to meet you there. Then let's move on to the product updates and a short demo of what we've achieved so far. So first thing, with the release of Agile Hive Cloud to the Atlassian Marketplace, there the early access program comes to an end, like in the very near future. We've made our decision to discontinue the early access program for now. Might be the case that we will introduce a new early access program for previewing freshly developed features in the future. But for now, our early access program that we introduced before the first release on the marketplace will be discontinued, and our current timeline is roughly 4 weeks for that. There's a question, Kevin.
Oh, actually, you know what? Reading through, I may have my question already answered, but so it'll be updated through those 4 weeks as well. Yeah. Okay, cool.
We will provide all the updates that we provide for the Atlassian Marketplace product for the EAP as well. So as long as the EAP is available officially, it will receive updates. So you can continue evaluating the product. But once we officially discontinue it, we won't provide updates for the EAP version.
Okay.
And just important disclaimer at that point, the Agile Hive specific data, for example, PI data or hierarchy links that you set up with the EAP version cannot be transferred to the marketplace version. So in case you need some more time to fully evaluate Agile Hive Cloud based on the EAP version, also please reach out to us so we can talk about it. In case you're not that deep into the evaluation yet, we would recommend to switch over to the marketplace version. Just apply or click for a trial license, and then in case you need more time to evaluate the app, then we can set something up there for you. Then for everybody who's already on the marketplace version and probably thinking about buying the product, the app, this may be interesting news for you. So we talked about our plans or our future release process, how we want to maintain and further develop the app. So the baseline decision is we're providing updates on the app we're providing updates to the app on a regular basis, and our current plan is to provide one update every week on Thursday, so you can plan for that. And there are a lot of benefits for that, for you. So you always have the latest bug fixes, security fixes, improvements. Especially now we know there's still something with the loading times being a bit slow here and there. So we're actively working on that and trying to push out improvements as fast as we can. So this is a mode that really fits our development speed at that point, I think. We can gather feedback from your users very fast in such a mode and adapt to what you actually need. And also smaller updates, like on a weekly basis, do not overwhelm admins and users. So if there's a big update coming, you need to adjust a lot of stuff, need to brief and train your users. And if we serve it in a smaller portions and steps, then this won't appear, and the perceived size of the update also isn't that big. So this is our suggestion for the future release and update process. But as always, this might be subject to change. So your opinion is very welcome. If you have feedback on that, if you have thoughts, just let us know. And how this fits your internal processes and also your system or site administration policies, for example. All right, so we're at the point where we can switch over to the short demo. So probably you all were able to take a look at the current version already. We just released, like, I think 15 minutes prior to this review, we released a new version, a new update for Agile Hive Cloud, for the marketplace version as well as the EAP. And probably who already used the product or who was evaluating already knows some of the features listed here. For example, dependency visualization on roadmap and team planning boards is already available in the product for quite some time, but we didn't explicitly show it in the review. So it's mentioned here again. You are now able to delete individual PIs as an Agile Hive or Jira administrator. We introduced a whole new onboarding tour feature for first-time users and admins, which might be pretty helpful for people, with their first steps in the app. Also, we added a way to navigate PIs and team boards. So until now, you were only able to see the current PI, if there is any, on your team board. Now we added a possibility to switch between PIs and select the one you want to see or we want to display there. Also, we added a dependency visualization filter, and also for templates and schemes, we added Agile Hive screens, which we will take a look at in the demo. So let me just switch over to our review demonstration site. And you can see I'm on the EAP version right now. So this is exactly the same for the marketplace version. It was just for us, it was easier to manage internally. So when opening the app, I'm being presented with the new onboarding tour. So I have the option to start the tour or skip it. So for demonstration purposes, I will now walk on my way through the tour, and we're explaining the most basic features that Agile Hive Cloud provides to the user, like the navigation sidebar, what you can do with it. We also explain the general pages and views, how the safe structures build up, what the My Organization view is displaying, and what you can do here, like how you can navigate. Also, we explain the minimap and the zoom. And last step at that point is the help menu that we already showed in one of the most recent reviews, where you can also restart the product tour in case you want to take another look. And you just need some quick support. The tour is available for a lot of views in Agile Hive. So for example, when I switch over to the portfolio roadmap, then on my first visit, I will be presented with a onboarding tour here as well, explaining the project navigation and the roadmap board in general. Also, this is available for team boards. So here, after a short time, we can also see the short introduction. And once we either accept it or click through the whole tour for each of the views, or we skip them, it will be saved. So this is only a first time visit thing that I'm being displayed with. So Teamboard is probably a good place to start demoing the other new features. As already mentioned, the dependency visualization has already been in the product for quite some time. Now it is officially released and it's being live. Oh, there's somebody joining a bit late, so welcome. So we have the dependencies in the board, but as you can see here already, it might get quite messy, and there are a lot of dependencies probably in your team boards. So we added this filter here where you can just select, for example, you want to see only the dependencies which you need to take a closer look at. So I deselect the healthy and at-risk dependencies, and so I can concentrate on the critical ones. Same thing works to show them again, to display them. And this is also available, for example, for roadmap boards on the art level, also for roadmap boards on the portfolio or on the large solution level. So I can do the very same thing here. Let's go back to the team level. And you can see already here that it says no current PI found. This is your completed PI 02 of 23 that was executed from April 3rd and so on. So what I just mentioned, prior to this release, we always displayed the current PI, and if there was no current PI in the system, we displayed the empty state, telling you to create a new PI. Now we take a look at the already completed PI as well as your planned PIs and display one of them if available. Also, we added this drop down here at the top of the board where you get a list of all your PIs for that team. And you can just select one of them and instantly switch over and get displayed the planning state for that PI. So to get a better idea of how this works, we will go to the art level for the art New York and go to the PI and iteration management and create another PI. And you can see, yeah, here we also have a short introduction tool that explains how this works. And now I can go ahead and add another PI. I think this would be PI 03 of 23. And let's say it started on May 1st. And we now need to set up some iterations for that PI. Let's just go with 7-day iterations since it's only lasting for a month. And of course, the last iteration is the innovation and planning iteration. Now we create that PI. And since the current date is within that PI range, this PI will automatically be recognized as the current PI. Perfect. So if we now go back to our roadmap, we can see, sorry, that is has been added here. So this was our already completed PI that we had on the team board already, and now we added this one, and we can see that there are already some art features planned for that PI. Also, some dependencies are there. We can go ahead and also add some more features if we want to. And if we now go back to our team board, and you remember that when we just visited this some minutes ago, we got the information that there was no current PI found, and we were presented with our already completed PI. Now the dropdown here says we are in the current PI, and we can at any time go back to the PI that we just had a look at before. But now we can also switch back to the current PI. In case we would have more PIs planned in the future here, they would be listed here as well, and we could just go ahead and do some pre-planning for API that is still some time in the future. And now we can go ahead and add features here, plan our user stories and our bug fixes. And I'm trying to get some, here you can see. So here the dependencies automatically are showing up as well. So everything is working just nicely. This is a user story that is linked to an art feature that has not been added to the art roadmap for that PI, but by adding a user story to the team board, it will be added as a new swim lane, as you can see here. So those are the most recent additions to team boards as well as to our roadmap boards. Let's switch over again. I think we forgot the Agile Hive screens. So we added those as another feature for Jira administrators to get started with Agile Hive quicker and to adjust projects to the needs of the SAFe framework. So in the Agile Hive administration area, we added a new tab that says screens, and you can see here that there are a lot of screens predefined or that are provided with Agile Hive. I can now just go ahead and create all of them. Some of them already include some Agile Hive custom fields, for example, the team level screen. but you can always go ahead and edit them and change them, add more fields as you wish, assign them to projects as you like. So this is just a recommendation or an offer of Agile Hive to get you started quicker, but you do not have to use all of those. All right, so let's go back to our presentation and continue where we left off. So, that was quick. So here we are. Another announcement we have to make. With the go live of our Agile Hive Cloud app, also the user documentation and the help desk are now live. You can find all information on that. This is a very funny formatting here. With those links, I can just provide you with the short link to the documentation overview in the Google Meet chat. So this is the short link to this overview page, and from there you can jump to all of the resources that we provide. Also, just in case you might have forgotten about it, our help menu here in the product provides direct access to the user documentation for certain topics, as well as the documentation overview, and also the service desk. So the help is always at your hand if you need it. Let's just continue with our short-term roadmap here. So we updated our public roadmap for the product, and you can find it at siebert.biz/ahc-roadmap. Probably I will just paste the link to the Google chat in a minute. And what we already also have on our roadmap are features like the issue list. I think we talked about that in one of the most recent reviews already. There will be JQL filters added, some grouping functionality, and also configurable columns, which are now static pretty much. So you can adjust the issue list to your individual needs. Also, we are going to add risk and objectives custom fields, like the business plan, business value, actual business value, and so on. Also, WSJF prioritization features or custom fields, which are all preparations for Agile Hive Cloud review, not reviews, reports that we will add over the next few months. So as you can see here, reports are already on our short-term roadmap, and our estimated release date for them is in Q3 of this year. So it's a pretty tight plan, but we are quite optimistic that we can deliver a pretty good first version of reports. And speaking of reports, we would like to work together with you on that feature, on the concept, on the ideas. And our offer at that point is that you set up a call with us, and we prepared something there for you. And then there's a 45-minute time slot that we use to just talk a bit about how you imagine reports would fit your needs, what requirements do you have, how our concept so far is looking like, and hopefully we will then find a way to provide a good first version of reports that matches your expectations and provides good value to you and your users. So I will just tap out of the presentation and share that link with you. Let's see. Yeah, this takes you to a short form where you can just select a meeting slot that fits for both us and you, and set it up. And then we will just have a little talk and exchange some ideas for reports in Agile Hive Cloud. So thank you for that in advance. It's pretty helpful and valuable for us. And hopefully the final feature will be as valuable to you. So I think just in time we are finished with all of our topics. Thank you for attending this review. As mentioned on the beginning, the next review will be on June the 1st, so save the date. same time, same place. We will also set up a LinkedIn event again, so you will be in the loop if you follow us over there. If you want to reach out, best would be to contact Jamal either via email or via the Agile Hive homepage. So this would be more for like one-on-one conversations. So thank you for attending, and have a nice day, and see you on June 1st.